All right, welcome. Wednesday workout and a little something to get you over the hump. So, I want you to make sure you get a mat, a little open space, and we'll make it body weight today. If you have a block, it's always handy. So, hit pause, take a moment, set up your space. Okay, we'll wait for you. And let's hit this. So, I'm going to start on our backs. Okay, so if you've worked with me at all, you know how important I feel the breath is. So I want you now with knees up, feet on the floor, okay? We're gonna get a neutral spine, almost as important as breath, right? So those two components are gonna be the things that we mess with the most, okay? Tweaking, working on, practicing, trying to master, it'll never happen, okay? We will never master our breath, but we can certainly do a lot of work in that regard. So again, long neck, press the back of the head into the mat, right? So that is activating the extensors of the neck, starting to correct modern day posture, okay? No matter what we do, we're over the computer, we're over our cars, we're hunched forward way more than ever before. And so we want to continually work on staying tall. Now, I want the anterior posterior tilt. So press the low back into the mat and then raise it as high as you can and just play with that range a little bit. So we're trying to disassociate now the hips from the spine, right? Trying to loosen up the low back, but we're also trying to find neutral lumbar. Okay, so now find a place where you've got some space in the low back. You're not overly arched and you're certainly not pressing into the mat. Okay, now readdress the head, long neck, press into the back of the head, and now we can focus on the breath. Do not let your spine change this position, okay? So super long. Once we activate the core, we start moving, I want every ounce of your focus to maintain this neutral spine. So here we go. Full exhale, right? Let the belly push all that air out. Nice big inhale into the lower abdominal. I really don't want to cue a belly breath because I want that breath coming out the sides of the ribs as well and into the low back. Also deep into the pelvic floor, right? We should get this pressure going downward as well. Big inhale. Full exhale. And big inhale. Full exhale. Soften the gaze to the ceiling. Got 3 more rounds, melting into the mat. Good. As you finish your last round, I want to talk about breathing behind the shield. So now we take an inhale, hold the breath, bring the knees to 90 degrees, activate the feet. Keep that belly firm. Now exhale and inhale. Again, low back has not changed position. Neck is still long. There's still some pressure in the back of the head. Right? Good. Big inhale, full exhale. Now this time we're going to inhale. We're going to hold the breath, lower the heels to the ground. Exhale back up. Inhale, hold, exhale, lower. Good, here we go. So now we're keeping this firm belly while we're in motion. Okay, breathing behind the shield. There's a firmness here, but a suppleness enough. 1, we can breathe. 2, I can talk. Okay, we've got 6 more. Exhaling up. Inhale, hold, pressurizing. We're building intra-abdominal pressure. Okay, it's as if weightlifters, when they go to do that big deadlift, they inhale, grunt, and then they lift from there. It's also what they use that weight belt for. Okay, intra-abdominal pressure stabilizes the spine, keeps everything safe, so we have a fixed point so that we can create some mobility. All right, here we go. 2 more. Exhaling up. Inhale, lower, and exhale back. Bring knees to chest, give a little squeeze, and hello body. Great. Feet to the ground. Just softly rock your knees side to side. And interlace hands behind the back. We're going to do some old school crunch with a new school twist. So, want your knees back up. Feet are active, right? We want to never are the feet forgotten, right? So, just by flexing the feet a little bit, I tend to reach through the ball of my foot. It's a martial concept of sending energy out through the ball of the foot. I don't care. I just want some sort of activity in the feet. And then we inhale, exhale, and we come up, and we bring the shoulder to the opposite hip. If you want to straighten a leg, that's fine. Don't need to yet. And we inhale all the way down and all the way open across the chest. And we exhale, and we see how high we can come without grunting, forcing, challenging, right? This is neurology. We want the muscles to fire and make this seemingly effortless, okay? Here we go. Inhale, we're taking right shoulder to the left hip. Maybe you want to extend the right leg, old bicycle. Inhale, we open all the way up. Exhale, come up. Inhale, open. Exhale, come up. It's as important to be able to open and turn off as it is to come up off the ground, okay? So most of us have muscles or parts of our body that we don't turn off the entire day. It's why we have this tight shoulder, a kink in our neck, okay? We can't let go. All of us A-type out here, right? We've got 3 more on each side. Let's get it. Turn off on the inhale. Exhale, come up. Inhale, open. Exhale, up. Good. And last one on each side. Beautiful. Come on down, feet down. Rock the hips and knees side to side. And we'll come on over onto all fours. All right. So I want to do a little thoracic T-spine opening. So I like to keep my feet tucked, sit back on my heels as much as possible. I'll show from this side. So we just inhale, we open, we exhale, take that elbow under, hips don't move, okay? So the more we can get back onto our heels, the more those hips anchor down, right? And then we can rotate the upper spine or the T-spine, right? So if you want a little bit more, you can come down on your elbow. I'm going to demonstrate it from here so we can all get it. So we inhale, look up, exhale, look under. Take the eyes first, elbow under, inhale, open. Good. 3 more, inhale up, exhale under, 2, and last 1. Beautiful. Right into the other side. Inhale, look up. Exhale, roll under. Leading with the eyes. Here we go. Just feel that sensation in the upper back. All right? We got 3 more. And big inhale, look up, and exhale, under. Beautiful. We're coming right into bird dog. Okay, so again, you can tuck your toes. Some of us with bunions or pain in the feet, you can release your feet down. That's fine too. And we're going to start with the left leg, right arm. Okay, so opposites. I don't want this hip cocked up, right? I want the leg parallel to the ground, active to the foot, shoulder blades down. Gaze is just out in front. It's not, the head's not cocked up, right? We're getting nice length through the back of the neck, back to that neutral spine. And we just hold and reach. All right? Now if you really want to challenge, you tuck your toes, lift one knee. Got 3, 2, 1. Good. Come on down. Switch sides. Again, you can have your toes tucked to stretch that foot out, or release it down if that's too much pressure. Here we go. Active foot. Hip stays down, leg stays up. Shoulder plugs into the socket, but we reach to the elbow, reach to the fingertips, reach to the back of the neck. Right? If you want to try that knee lift, some of you over-ambitious folks out there, let's do that. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Come on down. Take a quick break. Stretch into child's pose. Reach back, arms go forward, hips go back. Big inhale, exhale, soften, sink in. Big inhale, reach open through the armpits. Good. And back up. We're going to throw a quick crunch in there. So bird dog crunch. Again, if you want to tuck your toes, we're going to go left leg, right arm. Now we're going to bring that in. I want to work the forehead toward the knee. If that's crazy and too much, just take the elbow in, okay? And here we go for 1. Really open and exhale together, crunch it in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more big one, make it count. No cutting the corners. The last ones are the precious ones. Open and down, switch sides. So find your open, find your closed, and then let's flow with the breath. For 2, inhaling open, exhale. Good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Crunch it in. Only 2 left, and the last one's the good one. Open and return. So we're coming to downward facing dog, okay? We all know I have a background in yoga, so some of this will tie in together. So here we go, we're gonna walk this out, right? So bend one knee and really push in, trying to straighten that straight leg, right? As we take the hips up, chest down, our gaze is somewhere out in front, right? It's not, again, we're not cocking that head. We want a nice long neck, right? So here we go. We're going to throw in a little bit of ankle touch. So take the right hand to the left ankle. Now we're going to come forward to a plank. Back left hand to right ankle. Inhale to plank, and here we go. You don't need to keep looking at me. Feel into your body. Where's the magic happening for you? Where's the stiffness? Where are you stuck? We inhale to plank. We exhale the dog, touching the ankle, and make it a nice, smooth flow. Right? If you want a little extra, throw a push-up in. We've got 10 more. Good. 9. We're going left hand, right ankle. Good. Find your flow, find your groove, find your speed. I'm not going to count out anymore, because if you're not putting push-ups in, you're probably staying ahead of me. Good. We've got 3 more, or 30 more seconds, whatever comes first. And last one. Beautiful. Okay, so hold plank, own it. If you had too much on your wrist, come down to your forearms. If you want a little challenge, go back and forth. We've got 30 more seconds. Good. And knees come down, release the toes, push back, child's pose. Big breath. So now is when we regulate, right? So consciously super slow exhale and a nice big inhale. Full exhale. Stay here. Stay in child's pose. Keep breathing. So, big testament to fitness is how quickly we can come back to a regular breath rate, regular heart rate, okay, come back to that resting state. So, give yourself 2 more breaths. Notice your heart rate, notice your breath rate. Slow them down. Beautiful. Okay, let's come on up to standing. So, bringing in a little synovial fluid to the knees, right? So, let's find a nice neutral stance. So maybe hip, shoulder width, a little wider if you want. Toes barely turned out, okay? So I'm gonna let you decide on your own pose for squat, all right? Some of you need to be a little wider. Some of you want your toes turned out a little bit more. There is no right answer, there's no wrong answer, okay? So let's start with, for me, I'm gonna start neutral. I want hip distance, toes barely turned out, okay? And we're just gonna start to pump some synovial fluid into the knees. I'd like for you to be as upright as possible. That keeps it in the posterior chain, right? More hamstrings, more glutes. The more we come forward, the more that comes into the quadriceps, okay? So here we go. Find your depth. Find how deep you can get. And we start here, okay? So we want to come down slowly. 3, 2, 1. Hold. And then stand up strong. All right, so we'll go 10 of them. Come on down. Pause. Stand. 1. Slow, slow, slow. Pause to stand. Beautiful. Slow. Pause. Stand. We got 3. I like to pause at the bottom. 4. Make it count. My bottom doesn't have to be yours, okay? So find out where your bottom, your edge is. If it's halfway, hang out here and then stand back up. All right? Next time, come a little lower. Got 4 more. Good. Wherever it is, pause, hold, stand. 2 more. You got this. Nice and deep. Last one, get deep. We're gonna hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Beautiful. Shake it out. Okay. So again, if you know me, you know I'm a foot guy. All right. All my exercises, everything I can do, I do barefoot. Right. So, in order to strengthen our feet, open those up. Here we go. We're gonna step out and back onto the tops of the toes, and then just roll that foot side to side a little bit. Okay, even if you're in shoes, it's fine. We want to start to stretch and stress that whole top line, up the shin, up the toe. Now, roll that out. Nice and easy, both directions. If it's the first time you've done this, take it super easy, especially if you have injuries or damage in the toes, bunions on the big toe, any of that stuff. Take it super easy. Now, tuck the back toes and let's just drop into that a little bit, right? Stretch that foot out. Make that guy work. Okay. Switch sides. So, left foot back and nice and easy. Just find where you can put pressure on, right? So, and then we put as much pressure as we can as we rock that side to side, and then we make some circles, both directions. Good. And then tuck the toes, drop that down. Okay, beautiful. Good, good. Shake it out, shake it out. Now we're going side lunge, right? So two major parts of this hip complex, adductors, glutes, right? We get these guys to communicate, get these guys strong. Hip complex comes together, stabilizes the spine, low back pain goes away, all sorts of yumminess, all right? So adductors. Now, I want you as wide as you can muster, and I want the feet forward, okay? If we turn these guys out, it turns into a quadricep move, okay? If we turn these guys in, it turns into an adductor move. Got it? So the more we rotate the feet forward, the more we have to work from this inside thigh area, okay? So here we go. We're going to the right or to the left. Again, find as low as you can get, pause, come up. Other side, pause, come up. Here we go. All right, we've got 10. Come down slow, we pause, we come back to center. We come down, we pause, we come back to center. And let's do it. We're on number 2. Seems like forever. If you want some more work, arms always up, okay? Here we go, pause, up, down slow, pause, strong up. Slow down, pause, strong up. Good, I think we're on 5. If not, we are now. That's how it goes sometimes. Good. And 6. Again, we're trying to stay as upright as we can. We want that chest lifted, the work's in the legs. One more piece I can add, we want to pull from the straight leg as much as we're pushing from the bent knee. So pull, use that line, all right? Got 2 more. Good, and last one here, and there. Good. Now we're gonna stay here and just take a forward fold, all right? So if you have that block handy and you want a little help, right? You can come onto the block. You maybe work a little lower. Ultimately, right, we want to start to shift the hips back. Fingers come in line with the toes. We start to bend the elbows, pull ourselves down, all right? Good, and then come up for an inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, look up. Exhale, lower. 3 more. We got this. And last one, let's let it hang for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heel to toe, back to center, and shake it out. Nice work. Nice work. So let's go for a little stretch just for fun. I'll walk you through that. I'm sorry. Back up. So feet come close together, right? Lift all the toes up and then grab the floor, okay? So most people talk about the 4 points of the foot being the top in the ball and the heel, right? 2 points in the ball, 2 points in the heel. We're gonna ask more, 1 point in the big toe, 1 point at the big joint, other side of the ball, and the outside of the heel, okay? That's more gonna activate that arch, okay? So for this sake, just pull into the top of the big toe, right? Now, shift the weight on the left foot, bring the right knee high. Okay, now take it out to the side and bring it back 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now bring it back, grab the heel or ankle, and bring that knee to the other knee. Right now we get that little stretch. Chest lifts. Good. Open up through this if you want to lean forward a little bit. Press the foot into the hand into the foot. Activate all through here. Beautiful. Let that one go. Shake it out. Same thing. I want you to grab the floor. think of the cat kind of kneading its bed, right? We want to knead us some space in there. Grab the floor. Left knee comes high, right? Open. Bring it back. Open. If you need some support here, if this is too much for your balance, find something to look at out in front, right? Eye level that won't move. Anchor down with your eyes, called drishti. Here we go. Last one. Open, back to center, grab that ankle, knee to knee. Nice. Good. And then again, if you want to kind of open that up a little bit, press the foot into the hand into the foot, and then slowly release, come out, shake, shake, shake. Beautiful work. Now, last piece we'll do, and then we'll wrap it up a bit. So I want to go for a pendulum lunge, right? So that just means that we're going to step all the way back, big step back, drop that knee, step all the way forward, drop that knee. The art here is the gracefulness that we make this transition, right? So short from this side, we step back, nothing changes here, foot straight, knees drops, come forward, heel to toe to kneel, right? So, all right, let's do it. So, let's start with the left leg, right? So we take a high knee, step back, drop the knee down, step forward. Boom. So 1. Good. 2. 3. Again, chest stays high, right? If you want more work, arms overhead. Work on grace, work on how smooth this transition is, okay? How aligned we are when we land. Got 3 more. Good. Last one, I think, is now. Perfect. Okay, switch sides, right in. Right foot steps back, right foot steps forward. Boom, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. 9, and done. So shake those guys out. Get a little tap. And let's come on down to find a sitting position. You want to sit on your block, right? Always nice to have your hips above your knees. If this is not comfortable, find something that is, okay? So we'll finish up with a quick minute of breath work, right? Settling everything back down. So just close your eyes. Full exhale. Let the inhale come naturally, fill up. Catch it, breathe in, hold the breath for a second. Exhale everything out. Nice big slow inhale. Nice big slow exhale. So now let's see where we can soften, all right? Let's anchor down into the sit bones, soften the hips, soften the knees, get tall up the spine. Now let's just drop the chin, roll the neck out, right? Eyes stay closed. We're deep inside the body now. Awareness is in the neck and shoulders, releasing any tension. Good, switch directions. Very nice. And then back to center. We've got 3 rounds of breath, 4-part box breath. Right? We're going to inhale, hold, exhale, hold the breath out, slow inhale, hold the breath in, slow exhale, hold the breath out, slow inhale, hold the breath in, and let it go. So let's blink the eyes open. Notice any shifts. Give yourself a big hug. Have an awesome hump day. Fist bump. And we'll see you next week. All right. Gratitude.